this on later.
Yeah, I'm just gonna put it on.
This wide spot along the railroad is one of the few places where the tracks, the old Lehigh Valley and Jersey Central railroads, ran side by side at the same grade. The former Jersey Central roadbed is now the biking trail that you see to your right and runs over 20 miles to Whitehaven. The name Hetzel comes from Hetzel's Tooth, the rock outcropping on the mountain high above the train.
It's hot here.
You need some water? Unfortunately, that's the time I got metal in my eye.
That same day?
Yeah, that one weekend trip.
You with McDonald's?
Who?
Who were you with?
Mom.
Then how did I get you?
You did.
I was the one that took you to the hospital and everything.
Before the trip.
You got some metal in me. I had to park across the street.
Yeah, I know. There's a scar there now on my eye. I have bad skin.
Un poquito. Dímelo.
Wow.
Sale por todo este huequito que se quita.
Is that okay with you? That's when we brought that charger.
The Lehigh River on the right side of the train is a popular adventure for thousands of visitors each year. The river flows 109 miles into the Delaware River and is known for its numerous Class 2 and Class 3 rapids. In the summer, when temperatures soar, the gorge is a nice place to cool off, with temperatures remaining slightly cooler than in town thanks to the shade from the trees that line the trails. It is not unusual to see dozens of rafters and kayakers enjoying trips down the Lehigh this time of year. The name Lehigh comes from the Lenape phrase meaning where there are forks. Besides rafting, kayaking, and fishing, this place is also a great location for fishing our state fish, the brook trout. In 1818, the Pennsylvania General Assembly gave away the rights to the Lehigh River. It was owned by the Lehigh Coal Navigation Company and used for transporting coal through the region. This was the only example in United States history where the state did not own water rights to a river. In 1965, a bill was passed rescinding LCNN ownership. We are entering yet another sharp curve on the main line known as the Oxbow Curve. It was named by boaters of the Lehigh Canal for its resemblance to a yoke that oxen used to pull wagons. The curve forms almost a half circle. About halfway around the curve, we pass underneath what appears to be a footbridge. Suspended above the tracks in the Lehigh River, it spans approximately 365 feet. This was the old Tidewater oil pipeline constructed in 1879. It was the first successful oil pipeline in the world, initially running 109 miles from Corryville to Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and later extended to Bayonne, New Jersey. Today, its twin pipes carry fiber optic cables.
The interesting story they don't tell you, there were 20 families that used to live over there. Their kids, this was I think early 1900s, they walked across that footbridge and would get on the freight train to go into town to go to school.
Looks like we got some rafters in the water as well.
You can still see some of the old boards for when it was a footbridge, yeah. It's kind of crazy.
On the far side of the trail in the trees near the river, you may be able to see some of the remains of a former canal lock. This portion of the Lehigh Canal was named the Upper Grand Section and totaled 20 dams and 29 locks.
You got the thing.
No.
It was destroyed by a flood in the 1860s and was replaced by railroads.
In ice.
In any condition.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, I did daring things as a kid, but if I would have had to do that to get to school, I don't know if I'd walk across it.
There, it's charging. I just wanna make sure. You know what I mean? Be careful. Be careful. The cord's going across.
As we continue our trip to Old Penn Haven, you may notice numerous mile markers. These markers, like milepost 125 that we are just passing, indicates the mileage from Reading Terminal in Philadelphia. Some of these mile markers have also been created to feature a variety of state wildlife that call the Lehigh Gorge State Park home. Across the river, you can also see the area where Bear Creek empties into the Lehigh River. Bear Creek is a favorite spot for fishermen to catch Pennsylvania state fish, the brook trout. Lehigh Gorge State Park has a rich history of natural beauty and has been through much growth over the last 2 centuries. The 6,107-acre park stretches from the Francis E. Walter Dam in Luzerne County to Jim Thorpe, and is characterized by the state as a deep, steep-walled gorge carved by a river, thick vegetation, rock outcroppings, and waterfalls. 20 miles of the DNL Trail traverse the gentle sloping pathway into Jim Thorpe. Besides hiking, biking, rafting, and fishing, the Lehigh Gorge offers outdoorsmen numerous hunting opportunities and photographers with hundreds of locations to capture the magnificence no matter the season.
You can just sit in the back and look pretty. You can sit in the front and tell us, oh, already. You'll call that how many rocks you got. I'm sure there's a guy that goes on there. Yeah, mayor or water in the other creek.
I thought that lady was talking. They never.
Oh, at the
Or the film.
oh, at the film. Yeah. Yeah, that film was making What's up, bro? Everybody. So that takes you all the way back to the
You want to sit here?
You can, so.
Toy Story earlier? So sure. That's what you go watch. Outside? Oh, yeah, right back there. So. I guess you want to see the inside. Maybe because it's like a little free. Okay. Yeah. That's a clip.
To your left, as we near our destination, you will see a very small waterfall coming from the mountain. Don't blink or you might miss it. This small stream runs from the depths of the forest and travels directly underneath the tracks to empty in the Lehigh River. Its unique feature is that even on the hottest and driest days of summer, the creek never runs dry. Once again, the small waterfall will be coming up on the left at track level.
If you blink, you're gonna miss it. It's at track level, right? Yeah. Track level, really? That's what he said.
Okay, it's coming up right here. You have to look almost straight down to be able to see it. It is
Oh, there it is.
coming up right now.
That's cool.
It is not Niagara Falls.
Look at it.
Did you see it? You can check out the video later on YouTube. You can even like it.
You all are in for a special treat. Norfolk Southern H66 is coming back from Hazleton and heading to Allentown. That'll be passing us on the left track on the left side of our train on Mountainside. Norfolk Southern will be coming again on the left side of our train, passing on Mountainside. Everybody can give our NS crew a wave coming down the tracks on the left side of our train.
That was a lot.
We have reached our destination, Old Penhaven, also known as Penhaven Junction. This is one of the most desolate spots along the rails, located about 7 miles north of Jim Thorpe and 5 miles east of Weatherly. The wide area that we're going to be coming to a stop is once an important location in the canal system and later the railroad. At one time, this junction was the intersection for the canal and 5 rail lines, including the Beaver Meadow and Hazleton Incline Plains. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, a small railroading community thrived in this area and was only accessible by foot, boat, or rail.